Alright,
You don't see it.
started recording again. We're back. Welcome to another episode of the House of Dong podcast. Hi everybody, we're doing a little volume test. Let's get this fucking show on the goddamn road. Make some noises for him, motherfuckers. Make some noises.
Rico.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, your volume might be good. I gotta see if everybody else is at the same level. Can I get a blood big? Can I get a hello, buongiorni?
Hello, bonjour, Tikan
That's good. And,
Oh.
huh?
Tikan is Jeff.
Again is Jerry. Not Jerry. Oh, Jeb. Fuck.
Tikan
Okay.
is Jeff.
We're in. That's it. I don't know. We're not doing anything fucking crazier than that. Well, now, where are these? First off, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever the fuck you are in the world. Where is these tattoo pictures that you posted? I don't know where they are. I don't see them in general chat. I don't see them in Dongcast chat.
It's
Are they owners of the Iron? Are they in NSFW? Oh, I just doxed my dog, dude, in NSFW. No good. Little Chabarco.
I think it's in the wrong Discord.
Oh, no. Maybe. That's not... anyways. Alright. Repost that shit. Let's go. Let's get this fucking... Me? Thanks for asking. You guys know what's happening with me right now? Me? I spent all night fucking shitting and throwing up. I either have food poisoning or gastro or maybe my body is just sick and tired of whatever the fuck I've been up to. But I was shitting and vomiting for like 5 hours, and now I slept all of today. I ate some bread and crackers when I had the energy, and I felt like I was able to do so. And now I'm here with you guys, dude. I'm here for the thing.
Let's go. We'll make it short and sweet today.
Let's
So
fuck
you can,
everybody, dude.
resume
Not
the
gonna-
fucking resurrection.
Yeah, thank you. Could I get like thoughts and prayers from everybody for my stomach health, please?
That's what I've been doing this whole time, dude.
You've been praying.
But
Wait, thank you. I feel it actually. I feel a little bit better. What am I watching first off? What the fuck is it? This is Card Captors.
Slay the
what am I-
Spire
Oh, Slay the
card,
Spire.
game.
Very cool.
Sakura-chan.
Very cool. A little weird, but it's kind of sick. I didn't end up watching that podcast that you think. Anyways, let's talk about things that are real and happening and fucking true. All in the wind, dude. You just got back from a trip.
Yeah.
How was that?
I went to the other land. It was fun. That was actually okay. Got
Oh.
fucking those bumps removed from my head.
True. Yeah, I remember seeing the
Huge.
fucking surgery picture and then seeing you in the gym like 2 days later.
Like 5 days later. I was stuck in the up in the mountains for like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
Fucking I drove there, and then the last fucking hill, fucking the truck slides into the wall. I'm like, oh, this is crap. And I go put it in reverse. The transmission breaks. Not transmission. The driving shaft breaks.
What the fuck? But you were driving what? Like a car? It's not like a rental. It was like a friend's car. Where'd you even find this thing? You just stole it off the street?
An F-250. No, it was just driving on the regular. Well, it's not the regular road. It's the road up the mountain. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like it's pretty much a 4x4 to like it's like doing off-roading ish. You know.
A little bit for sure. This was
Yeah.
near like the coffee places, or
Yeah. It was like five. Like it was like another 5-minute drive, and we're at the plantation, but fucking that happened.
oh, yeah. How's life over there, dude? Are they winning? Do they have the right idea, or are we fucked? Should we all move over there and start the house of Dong? Like build a house over there for cheap, nice and cheap, build an actual house and just like game together and do podcasts and shit in the South America land.
Yo, if you could work from home, man, that's like an ideal thing, man. It's like so cheap there.
Yeah.
Like it's like less than $500 a month for like on a house,
Hell yeah.
and then like food costs nothing. Like I could feed myself like off like $20 a week easy.
What the fuck? I've never done have I ever done a SA gaming? I don't think so. I'm trying to think. My brain's fucking fried. In case I didn't tell you guys, my brain's fried. I was shitting and vomiting all night, dude. All fucking goddamn.
Is it worth it to move though?
Is
We'll
what?
be playing South America Dota.
True. No, dude, you could be there in QUSEs just like everybody else there does.
Oh,
What the
okay.
fuck?
Yeah,
Just your pig is like 10 million.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm
Your
ready.
high-speed internet is 10 megabytes, man.
Oh hell yeah!
my.
It's pretty. Yeah, but how much does it cost? Like a penny a month?
It's like $20.
Oh, alright, they still fucking wreck you with the internet there. I got new internet coming in tomorrow, dude. I'm actually the timing of me being sick. I was talking about this before in the real life world is so fucking trash. I'm supposed to take some weekend shifts at my uncle's store to fucking help out. I got the internet guy coming tomorrow to change my internet. I was supposed to be boxing on Saturday, and I'm fucking sitting here vomiting and shitting for fucking 5 hours all night, dude. My stomach is fucking, dude, it's no good. I'm either gastroed up or fucking food poisoning dinged up. But yeah, anyways, I got internet stuff coming tomorrow too.
Man.
It's lit.
Literally. Lit. No, I can't say it. Literally.
Litchar. Tell me more about your fucking adventures in the wild, dude. Tell me more about the fucking.
Oh, I don't know how much I can say, but
the PG stuff, dude. The PG stuff.
Yeah, it was good. All I know is you could buy a controlled substances for the gym at the supplement store.
Ah, that's kind of sick.
I go to buy protein powder because I'm gonna die if I don't buy protein powder. First time I pay so much for protein in my life.
Yeah.
Because I always buy it on clearance here, so I never actually paid the full price. So I bought a fucking 5 pounds of protein for $65 US.
Oh yeah.
And fucking then after that, I'm just looking at the counter because I'm asking. It's like, yo, you have any like not like regular multivitamins or zinc or magnesium? The guy's like, oh, I just have this test booster. I'm like, I'm asking for fucking vitamins and supplements. He's like, oh, look underneath the glass. I look underneath the glass. Anavar, D-ball, Trend, Trend Blend, Masterone.
What the fuck? Dude, is everybody just jacked over there or what?
No, it's too expensive for them. Like, what, $55 US per thing is a lot of money for them.
It's just for the tourists, and the tourists come to get fucking loaded up, dude. That's kind of sick.
And like the people that are like, there's some people that they could afford it. Like, I saw a bunch of people on gear at the gym, but they were like all on like D-ball and like fucking Deca or something because they were all like bloated. It was like fucking hilarious.
Jesus. That's kind
like me, I was dry as shit because before going there, I was on a nice little stack.
Yeah.
I was really lean when I got there after, especially like a week. I was like 220. I was lean, like you saw my abs. So I'm like lifting my shirt in the mirror after doing a fucking, what's it called, lats. And I see I have the shark teeth underneath my fucking above my ribs. And I'm just flexing those things. I'm enjoying looking at them in the mirror. There's just some girl staring at me. Then she turns to her boyfriend, lifts her shirt, and she's like, "Why don't you have those?"
Oh shit. He's got to get on the fucking Roy. He's got to hit the shop, dude. He's just on the magnesium zincs. He's not on the fucking the real dreamer shit.
He needs the whole stack.
He just got to.
But it's so funny. I saw one guy walking out of the supplement store holding onto a bag like for his whole dear life, you know?
Yeah, if it's like a tough to afford kind of shit too. You're fucking putting like a month's salary into that shit or whatever. For some people probably. But that's what you got to do to get fucking big, dude. You got to fucking believe. You must make sacrifices. But
the funnier thing, it's like, oh, did you sell the syringes here too? It's like, no, go next door. The pharmacy's there.
Oh, nice.
And the pharmacist in your ass, it's like, so it's like, oh yeah, all they have is these fucking giant ass 5cc needles, and he's like, oh, if you want the pharmacist, the female pharmacist, she could pin you if you want.
Sick, dude. That's actually sick.
They have a pinning station like fucking behind the counters. You could lie down and they pin you.
Oh mate, just for fucking Roy? I guess for anything that you need, but like they're just that cool with it. They're just chilling.
Well, I don't know. Like I was looking everywhere for fucking Adderalls and stuff like that, but like since 2018, like they like banned amphetamines.
Oh.
So like you can't even, like people that have ADD can't even fucking get Ritalin and fucking their stuff, you know?
Now it's just to get fucking jacked, dude. No pussy shit. No fucking no pussy shit.
The fucking the clomazepam's over the counter, everything. That's so crazy, man.
That's kind of insane. What's
clomazepam
like actually?
It's anti-anxiety medication, and it's fucking their pills are so tiny and they're fucking 4 times stronger than ours.
Oh, that's kind of fucked up. Does that mean you take like a little? Do you take like a bite, or do you fucking pop the whole thing?
It's hard, like it's like a very frail Tylenol, like generic Tylenol. You know, you try to break it, it turns into powder. It's 2 milligrams in the face. That's so tiny.
You kind of have to go all the way.
Yeah, that's what I did. And all you have to do is take a bunch of energy drinks all day.
What the fuck? When did you get back? It was recent too, no? You were there like a while.
Yeah, I was there just over a month. Like a month and a day.
Fucking A.
Like literally last time I saw you guys at Sean's and Sam's, and it's like fucking I was just fucking, I literally left like the next day, like 12 hours later.
Yeah, I
18
remember.
hours later. And then fucking my layover for coming back was a fucking shit though, because I was there at fucking the Mexico airport for 14 hours.
Jesus. And did they tell you it was going to be 14 hours in the beginning, or it was one of those layovers that were like, I could be ready anytime soon?
Not long, but like, I knew it was going to be long, but I didn't expect it to feel that fucking long. Like, I didn't even fall asleep once.
You stayed in the airport the whole time?
Yeah, well, I could have probably left at the beginning, but it's like, yeah, I don't want to, like...
Yeah, you don't want to risk it. Oh, is my shit lagging?
Venture off fucking... Wait, you know what I'm saying?
You don't know what to say, bro. But yeah, apparently the meta is like, if you have a cushy work from home job, you can go to South America and live like a kind of a capitalist king, dude. I'll go get the fucking bitcoins, whatever you gotta do. Move to El Salvador or some shit.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, El Salvador, you can buy everything with cryptocurrency there. It's fucking retarded. You pay your taxi with Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, it's true. That was the place where they went like crazy over that. They went like fucking big time in there.
They built a fucking prison in like 16 months. They built a prison for fucking that fits 5,000 prisoners. To take all the gang members off the streets, MS-13 and all that stuff, cleaning house, man.
Oh
shit. The fucking MS-13 fucking threatened all the politicians. Is like, you know, you all have all your cops have mothers and your politicians have mothers. We could kill them. Then president answers, you guys also have mothers that we could kill. It ended there.
So based.
What the fuck? Oh, dude, that's kind of sick. That's where they want to build the volcano fucking city, no? Where is it?
Volcano, man, dude. Yeah.
What the?
Yeah, no, this president takes no shit, man. He fucking sent there's right now there's 2 or 3 presidents from former presidents from El Salvador that are living in exile in Nicaragua, like in hiding, you know, because like or else he'd be in jail because he sent like 4 of them to jail already. And like anyone that even politicians from his party, it's like, oh, you got bribed fucking $100, bang, you're going to jail.
Cleaning house, dude. Fuck the crooks. Hell yeah, that's kind of sick. Cause I fucking don't know anything about politics. I barely know about politics over here, but it is pretty fucking wicked. It's pretty fucking wicked. Without knowing any details about the place or the history of the things there, just hearing about a good old boy just building a massive prison and locking up all the cocksuckers, dude. It's
fucking nuts, man. And it's too funny how they bring them to prison. You know, you see the videos on the YouTube shit. Like they grab them by, they put their hand, they're tied behind their hands are tied behind their back. So what they do is they slide the hands in the handcuff and then they go grab the head. And they lift up the hands and they push their head down. The guys have to walk on their toes, falling forward. You know, like they're in a constant state of falling forward. And that's how they bring them across the place.
They lift the hands handcuffed behind them up and they push the head down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of rude. It's like a no fucking comfortable mode.
Yeah, and then they stack them lined up outside on their knees outside in rows. You know, like they're gonna get executed before placing them. You know.
Just to fucking scare them.
I guess it's part of the thing. My fucking, it's my dad's uncle, cousin. So what the fuck does that make him? Anyways, some kind of cousin of mine. Anyways, first time I ever met this dude. This guy's fully tatted everywhere, but it's like, it's not gang tattoos. It's tattoos of all his kids. He has like 14 kids, the guy.
What the fuck?
So he has 2 sleeves just of his kids and like dates of like birth and like once like his, one of his brothers died. And like he just has tattoos of family all over his body, like fully tattooed, like neck, everything. It's the only thing that's aren't tattoos, like his hands and the top of his head. So he got deported from the States, and he moved back to El Salvador.
Oh shit! What happened to him?
Oh, because it was like illegal or something. He was like technically an illegal or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But when he got back to El Salvador, he got into his apartment. He was living there. The neighbors, they saw him and they thought he was a MS-13 member because he was fully tatted.
Yeah.
So they fucking called the police in the middle of the night. Fucking the military police or whatever. The police knocks the fucking door down, breaks into the house. They grab him in his underwear and they're naked, and they pull him out and they bring him to prison until they prove that he isn't a gang member.
What the fuck, eh? Just because of the
They're not
tats,
almost
dude.
like gangs. Man.
Just because of tattoos, and like the people next door called the cops, and then they like later on that day, like the 16 hours later or so, it's like, oh yeah, it checks out. You're not a gang member. All your tattoos are tattooed. They saw that all the tattoos were like pictures of kids and everything. And then they realized that he's not a gang member.
These are the kids I killed, dude. These are the kids I killed in the fucking streets, dude. I remember their faces forever, dude. Fucking took a life. That's crazy. Yeah, that's fucking. Yeah, I guess if they're in like full crackdown mode and just it's at like that point where you just kind of rat out your
There's also like
neighbors.
before that, there's that point. There's all areas that are like there's like there's neighborhoods that are like fenced in, and they're like it's like an army base, but it's fucking MS-13, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why the government, the president started like cracking down on all that. So there's not that much stuff anymore. It's like we have a house in fucking San Salvador that used to be considered a MS-13 neighborhood. So like no one wanted to rent it.
Yeah. That's
So
fun.
now everything's coming good, I guess, in the country. But that's why my I guess cousin, uncle, or whatever the fuck he is, he moved to Nicaragua because there it's like normal to have tattoos ish.
Yeah.
It's just in El Salvador, if you have tattoos, they automatically associate you to MS-13 or gang.
Yeah. Like Japan does that too. No, is it Japan's a little bit like no tattoos, yakuza shit. I think.
So they stop at the elbows, you know.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
You wear the sleeves.
The sleeves. So you got another couple of tattoos over there, right? That's what you were saying? The fucking,
Yeah, I got
yeah.
chainsaw man tattoos.
Oh yeah, fucking sick. I
I
still haven't
got
watched
Power
this
and
one.
Mika, whatever else. I haven't watched it neither. I just wanted those tattoos.
Yeah. You're
What
just
happened
fucking-
is that I saw this girl that had posted a thing of these tattoos. Like, it's like, yo, these flashes are up for grabs if anyone wants them. I'm like, I want the first one and the third one. Then I see that like when I answer, I saw the post, and then it's like I click on the next thing. It's like, oh, sold already. It's like, fuck, I wasn't there soon enough. She's like, oh, I already sold the one with Power, so I can't do that one, but I can do you the other one. I'm like, yeah, but I want them side by side, you know, I want them back to back. And we do your custom one. I'm like, as long as there's a little kitty cat playing a fucking rabbit tail, I want that. She's like, oh, it's gonna be too similar if I do that. Well, I don't want any of them. Too bad. Then I found some random guy that did them for me for $60.
Oh, because she didn't want to do the same thing on two different people.
Yeah.
But it's even though it was her flash thing, I guess yeah, whatever. People
Yeah.
could do whatever they want, but yeah,
A lot of them like to have just like one of us their stuff, you know. It's like,
yeah,
it's weird.
little one.
That'll teach her, you know.
Huh?
I said that'll teach her, you know. Like it's like, and they're big. These ones. They're like, it cost me $60 US for both of them, and they're 10 inches tall. They're not colored in.
Because you
They're
got them
shaded.
over there.
Yeah.
Both of these nuts.
Sketchiest fucking place in the world. It looked like a trap house where I went. I got fucking tattooed on a lawn chair.
Sick. Outdoors,
No, it's like
indoor lawn chair, even better.
not even a lawn chair. Like the cheap chairs, you know, like the outside white ones that always break when you kick a leg.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's sick.
It was two of them. It was one on top of the other to make sure the leg doesn't break.
Oh.
But yo, how the fuck? It was actually really painful, like annoying to place my leg for him to tattoo part of it, because like we're not on a table. We're not like fucking like, it was weird, man. My hip started jamming at a point.
The tattoo was on your leg,
Yeah.
and you were just sitting in a chair. Where was the guy or girl? They were on the floor.
No, he was sitting on the chair in front, and at a point, I see him like he's turning his head all the time to tattoo it because he has the image like on his right. I'm like, bro, calm down. I take the image and I move his box and I put it next to my leg so he doesn't have to turn his head every 2 seconds. Like, the guy was brain dead.
Ah,
I
shit.
started getting worried at a point, and I see he's like fucking up some lines. I'm like, oh my god, they're already gone. I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. It's like it's seeable. I can see the defect, but it's not that bad. I'm like, you better not fuck up the face, and he didn't fuck up the face. So
You can touch
that's
it up
important.
too. Yeah, you can fucking.
yeah,
That's
so
pretty
fuck,
sick.
I'm just gonna buy a tattoo machine myself and fix the lines.
No
and,
shit.
and practice on myself and pigskins.
All in the wind, home tattoos, dude. That's kind of sick. That's actually super sick.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna shut up now.
Oh, I thought it's lit. Dude, I'm telling you, my brain fucking toasted and fucking roasted, dude. I am not even alive and well. That was nice. It was a beautiful recounting of the fucking tales. What about other Malakis? Any fucking, you guys got any words?
I had a pretty boring week.
Tell me about it. What were you guys looking at? The fucking Skid Row DEPANNEURs, dude. What was going on there? You guys were in a Skid Row DEPANNEUR chat. What the fuck was that? You guys were just watching some fucking...
we were talking about like, I think states or something, and then California got brought up, and how like just the exodus. California,
Yeah, there's like 70,000
like,
homeless people there or something.
Texas, and then like the homeless thing brought up, and I'm like, oh shit, you guys ever see Skid Row, dude? And I posted a walkthrough of Skid Row.
Do you
it's
remember?
just, like tents after tents. It's people just like. We found a DEPANNEUR like 12 minutes in.
The dep, dude. The
Dude,
tent
that
dep.
actually looked kind of a cozy tent.
Crazy that like there's honor. I don't know if they get stolen or robbed. But
I mean,
seems like
I'm
there's-
sure that varies from person to person. There's motherfuckers in there that'll just stab you at night. And it's not like fucking, we are a community.
I mean, I'm
Everyone's
sure
like,
the owner has
kumbaya.
a gun too or something.
Maybe.
Also, he probably has people like looking out for him too, right? He's like the people that know in the know, like it's the neighborhood, you know. You're like, yo, this is Skid Row.
Yeah.
Yo, like this is where I like take a leak. It's just like,
So I know it's they're considered homeless and stuff, but I wonder if they have to pay like a top dog for like protection, or else they could live there, you know.
it could be all kinds of
Maybe.
weird society shit that like.
In some
Like a whole different world. I
Protection.
have no idea, bro.
in some
mean-
complex enough tent cities, yeah, there might be like a fucking like mayor of the tents kind of guy. He fucking runs the show.
There could even be like a capitalist like protection like services, like, you know, like there's the competing security services and you go with the best one for you.
Remember fucking Skid Row Fear Factor? Yep. Ice Poseidon shit.
Oh yeah.
Dude, those were good times. Those were good times. Where they're like in Skid Row in fucking LA shooting each other with paintball guns, and people are walking by like thinking that it's real guns, and they were fucking, it was a disaster. They were going and like talking to random people and fucking, but that might have been, was that, yeah, that was LA, right? Hollywood, I don't remember.
Skid Row, yeah, it's in LA.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a term that could be used for other.
I think it's just
So-
come to mean like rock. It's like a metaphor for like rock bottom. Or something.
Yeah, but I think the one in the Ice Poseidon streams was specifically the LA one, where they were fucking doing the Skid Row Fear Factor and shit. The good old days, dude.
Also, I think like living in a car is so much better than being homeless.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
like a
huge
step
upgrade,
in-
yeah.
It's a big upgrade. Like living in a tent is better than not having a tent, but like it's a big upgrade from a tent to a car. Huge.
The wheels, dude. The wheels. I mean, until you fucking run out the battery and all that shit, and like until you have to start buying gas and whatever. Like, just the vehicle itself is cool, as like a fucking place to squat in. But if you can't maintain it, then it eventually just becomes like a rust bucket.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm posting this in Dongcast.
Dude,
I went on Google Maps, right? I meant to write Skid Row, but I wrote Ice Poseidon. Something went wrong in my brain. And this showed up.
I'm ready. What the fuck? He built a homeless shelter?
No, it's
way.
his. Someone posted
His house as a
Wait,
homeless shelter.
yeah.
Oh my. Oh, it's true, because they used to just have the door open and let people come in.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Someone posted his old place and
That's.
doxed him.
He doxed himself, dude. There was like a. He was literally. It was literally open door. Like, this is my address, Hollywood Boulevard, and for a couple of the places he lived. It was like, for you guys that weren't a part of that fucking era, dude. There's this fucking freak when IRL streaming was starting to become a thing. This one dude, he used to be like a RuneScape streamer, and he he was like a big like wave in the IRL kind of meta. He would just go to like fast food places late at night and just kind of be an idiot. That was like his content. He was just like talking to people that worked there and cracking jokes and doing things like Chad told him to do, and he was just like midnight at Denny's just being a fucking degenerate. Then eventually, we can't go through all the steps because my brain too fried, but like he had built up a following and he became like he built like a little mini Hollywood like in IRL streaming where there was a whole bunch of people that were just trying to be a part of his shit and trying to be on his shit because he was popping off. It was nuts. He had like and he was also super open about, he was feeding into that constantly. And one thing that he did at a point when he got out of his parents' place and he was really like, the thing was fucking ramping up. He had places that he lived and he would leak his address and people would just come by and it would just be, cameras would just be on and they would just be, and it was all kinds of fucking degeneracy. It was all kinds, dude. He was a fucking live streaming, IRL live streaming, kind of like the envelope was pushed so high from that dude right off the bat. Like it's never quite caught up. Like the average person doing their little stream stuff in their home right now has still not surpassed like this guy in like fucking like 2015 or whatever. He was a fucking nut. He was an absolute fucking nut job.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful thing.
Top content, dude.
It was a beautiful thing. Dude, the 24/7 RV streams when they drove through they just bought a fucking RV and drove through the United States with like just freaks, open doors, open everything, fucking anybody come to wherever we stop and hang out. They would like fucking park in different cities and just like spread their little crew. People would just be going to bars and fucking shopping, picnics, whatever the fuck they were doing. But it was just 24/7 content from like 10 different angles. The RV had cameras in it, streaming at all times, and everybody in there had fucking cameras that they would stream more or less all day unless they were passed out. And it was just a fucking machine. It's like impossible to recapture how fucking nuts it was because you'd have to watch like a whole bunch of different things simultaneously to even get like the image of what that was. It was fucking nuts. Be like, oh dude, this guy's on. You're fucking Asian Andy's in. Fucking, they got fucking. Nah, it was fucking nuts. Oh, they were there with what was the fucking the Swedish dude that came from like Sweden or whatever, and he was just like a drunk uncle, and he was just like, remember that dude?
Oh yeah.
Bruno or some shit. He had some fucking
Bjorn or something.
Yes, Bjorn, dude. It was fucking nuts. Actually, people came from around the fucking world, dude, to be a part of this. They were just on this machine, this show where they just drove through the state. They didn't even know where they were half the time. It was fucking, there was just a massive haze of fucking partying and fucking degeneracy, and it was all streamed and it was all open doors to anybody. And it went on for like a while. It was like Survivor shit. Like they wouldn't get like voted off the island, but it was like people would cause tensions like on purpose to fuck with it. It became like a Willy Wonka kind of thing more than anything. Actually, it was actually like a fucking Willy Wonka on wheels. Like that was his fucking chocolate factory, and he was like the fucking leader, and he brought in all the fucking the wannabes, all the people that wanted to like fucking have a shot at his throne, and they just went into his fucking world, and some people just wouldn't make it. They would just be like, oh, where the fuck is that guy? Oh, we lost him. Like and people would just be lost in the fucking States. It was a complete catastrophe, like a complete fucking disaster. It was sick though. Good times, dude, with Cram. Remember the Cram days? Hell yeah.
Ram.
Alright, I'm gonna BRB get some water because I'm dying here. You guys talk to each other, dude. Fucking talk to each other and fill me in when I get back. Give me a sec. Fuck you. Ooh. Everybody tell the deep dark secrets. Okay, baby.
Sean's party, dude.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That was. Just remember seeing you and like I was dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, back.
Oh, I saw that. I was fucking you're puking on. We're not puking, but like on the verge of it at least.
No, I ended up puking, but yeah. Then I just started talking about One Piece.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh man, I gotta keep watching it now. I gotta go back to it. I have a bunch of episodes to watch. I have to watch the fucking Kaido fight. I think it's done now, right? I don't know.
No, not yet. The
Oh,
anime,
okay.
no. The manga, yeah.
Last thing I saw was fucking the Sanji and Zoro attack.
Oh yeah. That was sick. Against
It's better than in the manga, that's for sure. Because Sanji was doing like a retarded kick in the manga. Like his leg didn't make sense. At least they gave him like a just animation.
Yeah, he gets he gets strong.
Fuck, I need a tattoo of Sanji and Zoro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put them on
Luffy?
my. Yeah, Luffy's gonna be on my chest with Robin, Frankie, and bro. Well, they're gonna be on my
get the
back.
crew.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get the crew from the Sea Freaks. Right. And that one I have the picture on my computer.
Sea Freak.
What if God was one of us? Do 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 do. Just a slob like one. You guys know that song?
Okay, maybe I don't have it on my computer. Oh
I
my
feel
God.
that. I feel that for real, for real.
What?
Yeah,
Dude, we would reject him, honestly, in the modern day.
Reject a God?
If someone came up to you and said, I am God, or son of God, God, I am whatever, and you would just say, yo, you crazy, man. Yo,
Yeah,
what's your stat, baby?
Okay, fucked up thing that happened to me the other day. There's a kid I hadn't seen fucking forever, okay? He wanted to chill, like, not kid, but like whatever. He's like 20, 25.
And he turned out to
I'm
be
like,
God.
yeah. No, he was fucking weird. Anyways, he came back to my house. He's like giving me a bunch of like drugs. And at a point that I'm like, yo, I have a Project Kitty Cat in my mind. It's like, I want to fucking, I want to find a Colombian girl. Or two. And he's like, I could be a
two.
kitty cat. Meow.
Ah.
Oh my God.
Okay, dude.
It's all I know is it made me bad trip fucking hard. And then from that moment, at a point, like 20 minutes later, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna have to invite you to leave.
What the heck? What the heck? Well, what if he was actually a fucking animorph? What if that's what he meant? When he was like, no, trust me, dude, look. And he's like, and he turned into a fucking, like a chicken.
No, because then after that, because when I invited him to leave, he had just said this. At that point, he's like, oh, yo, Boris, don't tell me those are like your first. You had more tattoos, didn't you? Don't you? It's like, I'm like, no, these are like, they're all fresh-ish. He's like, oh, I guess I was dweebing over you and the mixture of your other friend with the sleeves.
Hey, dude, you have a fan. You have an actual fan out there in the world. That's kind of sick.
I'm gay out there.
I'm a fucking, well, homie, dude. To have somebody watching your fucking anime IRL kind of thing. It's kind of sick. It's kind of sick, dude. It is a little weird, yeah. Like unprompted, just making a move like that kind of thing. From like a homie. That's like.
You wanted me to tickle his back door, man.
Ah. But what if God was one of us? Real talk, dude. What if just a slob like one of us? You know what I'm saying?
I say we would reject him.
Yeah, God is dead. We have killed him.
Yo. Oh. Have you read that one with the God is dead stuff?
Yeah.
You read that one? It sucks, no?
Yeah.
Isn't it shit?
It's pretty sick.
The one
pretty
where he's like,
funny.
and thus spoke Zarathustra and all that. That one. It's shit, no? Tell me straight, dude. Am I a retard or is that actually fucking trash?
That one, I didn't enjoy as much.
Dude, the ass party at the end? The party of the ass? Fuck is that all about? God is a donkey. Ha ha ha. Fuck you, Nietzsche, you fucking bitch. That's what I was thinking the whole time. I was like, fuck you, fucking nerd. And thus spoke. Or maybe I'm mixing up my, Oh, what did you send?
That's gonna be the last One Piece tattoo.
One Piece. You're getting that? That whole thing? That's huge.
Yeah. It's gonna be a back piece.
Who's in there? Frankie, Robin, Luffy. I don't have my glasses on. Brooke. Who's a cat?
Oh no, but it looks a bit like Sanji.
It's kind of sick.
Broke that
kinda
tall,
sick.
Jesus.
I like this.
Monster. He's like fucking like 8 feet tall or 9 feet tall.
Brooke's a big boy, dude.
He's like almost the same size as height as Whitebeard.
What the fuck?
Oh no, it's
dude?
not true. Whitebeard is 21 feet. Never mind.
Whitebeard's a fucking giant.
He's a human that's 21 feet tall. It doesn't fucking make sense.
It's just too strong, dude. He's made out of earthquakes. Like, that's kind of insane. Fucking earthquake, man.
I'm gonna get Sanzi, fucking Zoro on my fucking leg, on my right leg with fucking Nami, Vivi, Robin, Carrot.
Oh,
Yamato.
Carrot, dude. Forgot about
Yeah.
Carrot, actually. Carrot's pretty sick.
Yeah, especially in her awakened fucking mink transformation.
Yeah. I feel like they don't... there's like one fight where you get to see that go, like, pop off, like, really hard when she's attacking the boats and stuff. But then, like, a lot of the other times, it doesn't feel that strong. I don't know. But, like, there's a couple times where it's kind of busted.
But anyways, she's like she's an honorary One Piece Straw Hat member.
I think so, yeah.
She was like with the crew
Unofficial.
for so long almost.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get the other minks. I wouldn't fucking get fucking
The
Leo or
dog?
whatever the fuck. No, Pedro or whatever his name was.
Hey, Troy.
Actually, it'd be kind of cool to get, but at the same time, like,
No.
Any Blackbeard tattoos, dude?
no, I don't like Blackbeard.
What the?
What the heck? Blackbeard's cool, but, like...
Shanks?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because maybe. I know I'm gonna get the stupidest fucking tattoo in the world. I'm gonna get the fucking one of the manga panels of it's the manga panel of when Usopp beats Sugar.
I don't know what that looks like off the top of my head.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna find it. I have it here in this computer though.
Wait, with the God Usopp thing?
Yeah.
God Usopp?
Oh.
God Usopp is sick. God Usopp is sick. That I fucking laughed so... It's not often where I'll laugh like a lot by myself watching something. I was fucking cracking up when that happened, dude. That whole scene was beautiful. It was actually so fucking funny. I didn't know it was coming either. I didn't have that spoiled for me at all. Like that wanted poster and whatever. I didn't know what it looked like. I didn't fucking know nothing. I was like laughing, like fucking howling, laughing on my couch by myself. It's fucking sick.
Here we go. I got it.
Beautiful piece of cinema history. What the fuck? What the
Oh my.
fuck is even happening there, dude?
It's crazy how much more like.
That whole
Or-
paddle, like on my on top of my I guess my butt, kind of like on my hip.
Usopp gets the fucking ass cheek, dude.
Yeah.
It's alright, he's sick. Yeah, that's a good place to get a Usopp tattoo. You know, he's not like, listen, he's cool,
Yeah,
but like he gets
back tier,
ass
he's
cheek
back tier.
territory.
But it just looks so stupid. Like, and then on
does
top
look
of that,
psychotic.
it's gonna be like other panels, and like I don't know if you were there when when you left, I said that it's because I'm gonna put the manga panels of One Piece all the way from my hip while connecting my sleeve, my leg sleeve, my half leg sleeve all the way to my full sleeve on my left. So I'm gonna put half finished manga panels all the way up to my armpit.
What the hell?
And then at the top of them, underneath my armpit, like going over kind of like I guess on my lats, I'm gonna have the clash of Whitebeard or Gold Rogers.
Hell yeah. Spoilers, but hell yeah. Yeah, that shit's
Yeah, I'm
weird.
trying to tune out all the shit, but all the One Piece shit.
You will forget.
I was
You
kind
will
of
forget.
smoking on the balcony, listening. What was the thing you were saying right before that? Fucking crew moving around filming shit. What was that called?
The streamer, the live streamer thing from before?
No, there's like a crew, and then there was like multiple stream POV stuff. Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was Ice Poseidon. That was this dude in like 15, 16. There, when they just started IRL streaming as a category and it became like a thing, and people were just kind of like eating on stream. That was just kind of what it started as. He would go out into like Denny's or like just otherwise 24-hour open places and bring his chat with him and talk about RuneScape a little bit, and then just kind of do the dumb shit they would tell him to do, and he would just kind of bust people's balls and just be like a little fucking menace out there. And then things weren't as regulated there, and like the being IRL and having text to speech donations was like not really something anybody was doing because this thing had just started, and he just kind of let everything fly, and it wasn't super regulated, so he very quickly just became the craziest fuck because he was just willing and able to do it, and there wasn't really anything to stop him. So he would just be walking around like Hollywood Boulevard, just talking to like the freaks of the freaks as far as like eclectic kind of crazy fucking people in the States go. The people that are dressed in costumes, or like the fucking drug addicts, or fucking people at bars in the middle of the night, and people looking to make it and be fucking actors and whatnot. And he was doing this thing with text to speech live. So from his backpack there's a fucking robot voice just yelling $5 donation, and it's like blasting the N-word and all kinds of retarded. Like it was a fucking disaster. But it was insane, and it wasn't super, there weren't like really rules around it as much. It got banned a couple times, but it was just kind of, it is what it is. And he like reinvested his money really quick into like his brand and his thing, and he, short after he left his parents' place, like bought himself an apartment. He had bought himself like a home at a point, and it was like with other streamers, and it was doors open, doxed, like anybody that wants could come by, and it was just cameras on. He's like, he was throwing parties and fucking, it was just a mess. It was literally anybody in off the street, and then if people were funny enough, they would become recurring characters. And he literally had his own little weird Hollywood thing. He was like the live stream like Hollywood, and there was people, and everybody had their funny nicknames, and there was like a whole little culture that built really quick. The chat had like terms that they would use, and like if you ever heard the word Andy on like Twitch and stuff, like something Andy, or like a something like this Andy, that started with Ice Poseidon. That was like it was him. There was Andy Milanakis, you know, the Greek that used to have like an MTV show. Yeah, so there was Andy Milanakis.
Wait, the kid that looked like young or something?
Yes, yeah, that has like the fucked up, he never ages kind of thing. So he's like 50 years old and he looks like he's like fucking 18. That guy has been live streaming. He became like a live stream guy too, and him and Ice Poseidon would hook up and they would hang out and do all kinds and do like dumb shit. And he was Andy Milanakis. Yeah. And then there's a point, one of the guys that kind of came onto his stream, and that was like a recurring character, was like this really awkward, like chubby Mexican guy, and his name was Andy too, so he was Mexican Andy. And then there was this Asian guy that I think was also literally named Andy, and he was Asian Andy. But then the term Andy became like the suffix for somebody in the Ice Poseidon universe. So somebody was a something Andy. Just because there was, there was just natural Andys. Everybody, like a chunk of people that hung out with him was Andy. So they just started calling him this Andy, that. So when you hear like Andy as a term referring to like someone in a live streaming kind of world, like a fucking, I don't know, like anything, I don't know, like in a fucking, if you're playing like Halo and there's like a gravity hammer fucking Andy, it's a guy that's always going for the like that word kind of thing is just, it's like a fucking, it's like an evolution of that dude's impact in the fucking live streaming thing. Anyways, there was a point, they were doing like events. They would gather some money, him and they would have other streamers throw money in together, and this little like clique of his, they would like actually produce like big events. This was like when IRL had just started. People are doing shit like that now, and there's orgs and all of these things and contracts and fucking like there's like OTK, you know, and they have like their talent agency and their fucking the build a Starforge PCs, build a computer, like everything's real businesses now. But when the show was starting, and especially the type of people that are involved in it, these are all just fucking freaks. Like they're methed out like fucking wannabe celebrities that were all just hanging out together all the fucking time. And at a point, they got an RV, him and this dude. It was Scuffed Steve Jobs is what they used to call him. He was his manager, and he was like this funny looking dude. And they got an RV and they put money in together with other people, and they did 2 RV trips. And the RV trip literally was everybody meet here in LA, and we're taking the RV and we're driving through the States. And by everybody, I mean it was like 8, I think it was 8-ish other IRL streamers that were all clout chasing and like just kind of fucking nut jobs in their own right. And there was no backup, there was no nothing, there's no like we're gonna make it to the end and fly back. It was literally just we're gonna drive and see what happens. And it was like actual Willy Wonka on wheels type shit, because that was his world that all these wannabes were coming into. And he was just going, and whoever made it. There was like all kinds of fucking drama that happened. All of these people had huge personalities. They're stuck sleeping. There like wasn't even enough sleeping arrangements for everybody day one kind of thing. It was a fucking disaster. Guys, girls, and then all of these people, they'd get to a town, and you'd see them driving around. They'd get to a town, and then they just divide and conquer kind of thing. The people that are friends with other people, they'd go, it's like, oh, today will be on my stream, today will be on yours kind of thing, and they would just split up and go out into town and meet back up at night and sleep in the RV unless they found other places to sleep or unless they fucking disappeared, never to be heard from again for the rest of the fucking show. And they just drove through the states. People would fly. There was like an Australian dude that flew in and joined them. Anything for views, who's now like a massive fucking dude. There was this guy Bjorn, who's like a Swedish fucking freak that had met them at some random like party thing at a point. They were like friends online. He came from fucking Sweden. There was all, and they just drove through the states and fucking, it was Willy Wonka shit. It was insanity. It was actual insanity.
Let's fucking clown car pod in the city in the United States.
Dude, it was, wait, what? Say it again?
Like a clown car pod.
Yeah.
Just like infinite people living in a mobile pod.
But they had like a stream site. It was like the RV trip site. And on the site, anytime anybody went live, you were able to open it and like put it on a part of your screen. So you could watch like just any one stream you want, but you could open like multiple ones. And you would just, like, we'd come home after school, after work, after whatever, the boys, and we'd pop into Discord. Someone would be like, yo, they're on, kind of thing. And we'd all just be in here watching. It was like, it was the best. Like, there's people out in the world literally watching reality TV that I feel pain for them. If there's, I have very little fucks about that type of thing, like, just kind of regularly. I'm not looking for, like, total drama island on fucking wheels shit in, like, my day-to-day. But this was it will never be topped. If it could be topped. But it like almost could never be topped.
Probably can't. Huh?
Because of how loose the rules were around it too, and how much they were getting away with, and how fucking completely fucking stupid it was, and the group of people, and like where it was in the timeline of IRL streaming, and what it is that they hated each other by the end of it. Some of these people, like it was a disaster. It was a fucking mess. Oh, dude, it was so nuts. And they would all just go out, they'd be in like Walmarts, and all of the backpacks are like yelling fucking shit at people in robot voices, and they're like, it was a mess. It was a fucking beautiful, beautiful mess. But that was the Ice Poseidon era of live streaming, dude. We'd be in here, the boys fucking just laughing it up. I fucking remember, dude.
We remember 10 toes down, dude.
Say it again?
10 toes down.
10 toes down, dude. My name's Brandon and I'm from the Hamptons. Yeah.
What else?
Huh?
How was your Diablo 4 experience, dude?
Me?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I didn't beat it in the end, which is kind of lame. I wanted to beat it. I did like all the side quest stuff and whatever. I really wanted to get in the fucking zone with it. Necro's busted. Necro's super fun and busted. I played Druid. It sucks ass. It's absolute fucking try. I don't know how the fuck they balance the game like that, but it's complete garbanzo. Necro's sick. I like the feel of the world. It felt cool. I like a lot of the cutscenes were sick. The ambiance was cool. The way everything looked was cool. I was getting into the story already. Even the little side quest stuff. There was like, once you beat a good chunk of it, you go back to little towns, and there's like these little kind of side quests that chain into other side quests that were kind of cool. Like you meet the exorcist lady and the fucking, like there's that kind of cool shit. I'm not gonna pay $100 for it on release though. I don't know. I kind of tried the fucking the one of the last games I think I pre-ordered was Diablo 3. And I regretted that immediately. So it's been a while, and I don't intend on doing that again, or in buying it at full price in general necessarily. It's just kind of whatever.
I kind of agree. It was a step up from Diablo 3. Kind of back to the grittiness.
Yeah.
The dark themes and stuff. I didn't like the skills too much. I feel like a lot of skills were like single target focused. Not a lot of AoE.
Yeah, the skills were kind of whatever, and I kind of never wanted to have too many skills on my bar either. It felt like there wasn't much use to like different skills. There was like, do this attack and it's like a straight line, and it's like a bone attack, and do this one and it's shot. Like it didn't feel like I don't feel like I was getting much different out of some of the spells, and I felt like you could have a really strong build without kind of too much variety. So I kind of like shut off my brain when I played that. I just passively made all the skeletons stronger, and I used like a couple ranged abilities, and I was just having a good old time. I didn't really feel like I wanted to explore anything else. I didn't feel like the modifiers on anything was super impressive or interesting. But maybe later in the game it's cool. Like, you just get the golem at the end of the fucking beta, which kind of sucks for the necro. Like, I want fucking... I mean, it's cool that they make it... The way they worked it in with, like, the little story quest and, like, how it ties into the fucking, the son of the Lilith chick and how he's, like, the first necromancer or whatever, and you have to, like, do some ritual to get... Like, I like the feel of it, but... $100 on release, not for me. And I feel like Diablo 3, similarly, the first couple acts were good. Like, what they get you with the beta was good. And it felt worse, like, later in the game. Like, the late game just felt like a massive letdown. So I don't have enough reason to think that they're not going to do that with this again. Like, I am interested based on what I played, but I don't have enough faith that, like, they're gonna do a good fucking game by the end of it, you know?
Yeah, that's what me and my friend were saying. There's like not. I don't think there'll be much to keep us playing in the end game. Yeah.
Those games, the only way to get replayability is you have to have like a good crafting system, good like meta progression system. People want to feel like progression is possible and attainable and not either cheap or too grindy. You know, you got to find the right balance there.
Yeah.
Also, like a whole thing, as far as like extra content that you could do, like a whole type of fucking dungeon thing is literally just one room. Like, they've added this thing to the game where it's like you could go into these and it's just one room every fucking like, what the fuck is that? Like, shit like that is gonna get stale later in the game. It's just not made well. Like, one entire thing of like exploration on the map is just one room fucking underground things, and it's just like
It has, yeah, they have to make tweaks. It has to be a lot stronger or something. Maybe those encounters.
Dude, you will get. I was getting
Yeah.
bored of that already, dude, and like, you can fucking play that.
I cleared the content without ever doing that. I just went straight to story quest and just beat it all.
But just
And I
making
played
that
the
stuff,
worst class.
making that stuff and making it suck is just like a bad thing for the longevity of the game, though. Like, they should just make make that thing better. Like, why are they okay signing off on like, we're gonna make one room little dungeons like at places in the map that just suck, like that are just complete, you literally walk in and just one shot everything with a class that isn't completely fucking gimped, and you just walk out. Like, you're waiting in a loading screen longer than you're fucking actually in the room. Like, what's the point of that? Like, why not just flesh that out a little bit?
Yeah, the only way I could see that is like it's an actual hard encounter. The game as a whole didn't benefit from the random interactions like those, like you were saying. It like was unnecessary. It was too easy, I found. Yeah, I hope they do make it better. It had potential, but like it wasn't like $100 on release. I'm horny, but I'm like down to. I'd probably pick it up for like $50 or something.
Yeah, I think 50 is like a good price. Maybe 60, but 100, yes. 89.99.
Bro, I got a
price.
$175 parking ticket today.
Monkey T Dragon. We are in the podcast, dude, by the way. We are in the pod. Just giving you a heads up.
Hey.
What's up, motherfucker?
I'm here, boys. How we doing?
How are you doing today?
Great, fantastic.
Tell me, what has put a smile on your face today, dude?
Just a lot.
Just feeling it, just out there fucking feeling good.
Not podcast material, but we can discuss another time.
Ah, capiche. Some personal thing developments.
Yes.
All right. That's good to hear. That's good to fucking hear.
It's very good.
What kind of podcast friendly things could you say? How's the workouts going? How's the lifts? How's the fucking dude, crypto world?
I'm deadlifting close to 300.
Deadlifting 300?
Yeah, so it's about, what is it, pounds, 300 kg to
300 kilos.
660.
You're deadlifting 300 kilos.
Yeah.
You're psychotic, dude. I thought pounds for a sec. That's nuts.
I'm a fucking beast. If you see my progress pictures, it's gonna blow your mind.
What the fuck?
Go on my Twitter. On my Twitter, I've got my picture.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I could open that probably.
Let me put the link up real quick.
Put in the chat, dude. Hell yeah. How's the fucking internet money, dude? How's the fucking crypto land?
Well, the bottom's in for now, so we're gonna go to 50k, and then I'm selling everything around 50k.
Let's go. Let's check. Take a look at your profile. Ooh. Yeah, that's live. That's fresh. The picture.
Yeah.
Profile picture.
That's all. I'm actually bigger. That picture's like a few weeks old.
That's kind of fucking insane, actually.
It's actually insane. It's actually insane. It's ridiculous.
Fuck.
People are definitely realizing that I'm on something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm starting to get a lot of questions about being natty or not.
Yeah. Well, from like friends.
Yeah.
You can tell them. What are you the kind of dude that's like not gonna tell people, or you're fucking?
No, I tell my friends that I talk to, but like people that I don't talk to often, I can't be bothered because I have to sit there and explain it to them.
Yeah, you don't wanna.
Yeah.
You don't need to like bring it up like, hey, my
like,
name is Monkey. I'm on
And they
roads.
ask
Like,
you, what is natty? What does natty mean?
Huh? What does natty mean?
No, I'm saying like, what is the where do you draw the line of natty?
Well, if you take like exogenous testosterone, you're not natty.
Is exogenous like ketones? Natty?
Is that Psalms? Which one Psalms?
I don't know what that
Psalms.
is.
What do you mean by ketones? What's ketones?
It's like the thing when you're in keto, your body like produces more ketones, and there's signals for your body to like burn fat.
No, but are you taking anything?
No, but like
Yeah,
I was
then
thinking of taking that. No, I know. My question is something like exogenous ketones natty?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Probably not. No, I wouldn't think it's natty. If it's
not
exogenous.
natty. Yeah.
Is protein powder natty?
Yeah, protein powder is natty.
Why? They're the same. It's like the same concept, right? Exogenous ketones and amino acids are just two different like molecules.
It depends. Like, what level are we talking? Like, what? Is this what I mean? Like, I don't know.
It's kind of just a meme.
Like, is that me saying? Is that saying is TRT natty?
I don't think so.
Testosterone, yeah, but then like if that's not natty, then I guess ketones aren't either.
I guess not. Yeah.
So and also I would say is like, how effective are these ketones? Because TRT by itself is like highly effective.
It's pretty effective.
Like natty, the line for natty is drawn at the law, dude. Is it a fucking illegal substance? Then it's unnatural, dude. Breaking the law is what's unnatural. Dude. Not being a law-abiding citizen is what's unnatural.
Psalms are legal.
Psalms what?
Psalms are legal. Psalms are legal. You can literally take it's called
for
like,
research purposes.
Yeah, for research purposes. Yeah.
Nice.
On yourself.
I am the animal,
yeah,
dude. I'm the test subject.
Literally on yourself, like. It says like not for human use, but that's like literally the only reason you come to buy it.
I buy it from my rat. No.
Yeah, I want my rats. I want some fucking hench rats.
Dude, what is life but research on the self?
If I didn't love my dog anymore, I would definitely think like what would happen if I gave like growth hormone to my dog.
Then you would kill it.
Would it? Would you kill it?
You're giving human growth hormone to a dog.
No, it's not. No. It's not human growth hormone. It's a chemical that makes the parts. So what's different with Psalms is you're not taking human growth hormone.
Yeah. Giving an MK6. Okay, yeah, maybe.
No, because
turn into a wolf, dude. It's like a Pokemon. You give it the sun rock or whatever. It turns into like a flame dose or whatever.
No, I mean, think about it. If MK works on rats, why wouldn't it work on dogs? Right?
I always thought the rat was a metaphor for human.
I am the rat, dude.
I always thought it was a metaphor rat for a person.
Oh. No, they were testing the rats.
Despite all my rage, dude, I'm still just a rat in the cage when you think about it. Shit, dude.
Dude, you know what game I'm proper into? I'm playing COD now.
You're a COD gamer?
I'm a COD gamer, dude.
Who's the British COD character? Is that what got you into it? Wasn't there a guy called like Soap or something? He's a Brit, and it's like, yo, that's my boy.
I mean, most of them are British.
Oh, what the fuck? Really?
Most of them are all fucking British. Yeah, Price is British, Soap is British. They got another black British dude now.
What the fuck?
Yeah, nobody even Americans don't like Americans, dude.
Dude, yeah.
Americans don't like Americans anymore.
The British accent is kind of cool.
Did you see this fucking trans shooter?
See who?
Trans shooter.
I didn't see much. I just saw like a headline. I didn't really look much.
Bro, she had a manifesto, bro.
They all do, don't they?
Whoa.
She did on a manifesto and says, "You come after our kids. Well, no, you don't accept our kids. We come for yours."
That's fucked up.
That is ridiculous.
That's fucked
And
up.
then
Man.
they've got a day of vengeance. Like there's like a like the trans LGBT community. There's like a thing going around now where there's like a day, and it's called the Day of Vengeance.
Okay.
Dude, these people are going crazy, man. These people are actually going crazy.
When is this supposed to be?
It's supposed to go to Twitter. Twitter just went and fucking blocked them all. They blocked even reporting on it because it's like it's hateful. Like it's.
Well, yeah, if people are planning like a mass fucking crime event like on social media, yeah, that sounds like something you would shut down.
It's literally what they're doing.
It's
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, we're gonna have like fucking camp Nazis.
Or
The easy thing to do would be just let nature take its course and have the people not sort of procreate.
What do you mean? What?
I mean, most of these people won't procreate in the long run. It's not like. Then again, I guess there's like homosexuality is like prevalent, and there's no like.
No,
clear,
homos are fine. Homos are fine. Homos are absolutely fine.
everybody's fine, dude. This
I'm not saying whether they're fine or
place.
not. I'm just saying like homosexuality is prevalent, even though it doesn't confer like an evolutionary advantage necessarily.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So like it's, yeah.
I do 100% believe though, like at this point, the whole trans movement is just purely mental illness. It's just fucking absolutely 100% purely mental illness. There's nothing else besides it.
There's
I identify as them, they.
That's even more of a mental illness.
these nuts, dude.
I'm not even going to entertain it anymore. Like,
Thing
just
is-
pure and utter just.
Thing is, the
The
unfortunate.
girl's like, I'm mad. It's like, why? It's like some guy just came in and said, you look like a person that identifies as them and they. And I'm mad about it.
You
Dude, that is got to be the worst insult I've ever heard in my life. You look like you
you're assuming
identify
they're
as a thing.
gender neutral pronouns.
It's kind of sick.
That is hilarious.
Me, I'm
These people are mentally fucking retarded. Like, there's genuinely something wrong with these fucking people.
There's, I mean, especially looking at like the Twitter, the angry Twitter people that are representing this kind of thing, that you're seeing the worst of the worst for sure, and another just kind of.
It's not even the worst of the worst. Have you seen the statistics of shootings among, like, it's basically a lot of these shootings that are starting to happen now in schools and stuff, they're by like weird pronoun people.
I had
Trans
heard
people.
that written on like a tweet somewhere, but I never checked it. I don't know.
So it's basically disproportionate to how much of the community they are, to how much they're committing these crimes. It's highly disproportionate.
Yeah, I don't know,
Yeah.
honestly.
All I know is that the people that don't know how to identify as whatever. It's like once my friend, he got married. He's not married to this woman, but anyway, she has 2 kids, and he just had a kid for her. But like, her kids are like 6 and 5 or something like that, and they're in like elementary school or whatever. And they had a friend over, and this kid's name's Mikael. So he's like,
Yeah.
oh, so when's so your friend? He's like, he didn't know if it was a guy or a girl, and he said, oh, I'm Mikael, because the kid's dressed weird. He's like, oh, so you're a little boy. So what do you? He's like, no, I don't identify as a boy. He's like, okay, so you're a girl then. He's like, no, I don't identify as a woman neither. He's like, okay, get the fuck out of here and come back when you know who you are.
Bro, is this a true story?
This is a true story. This is my friend. He didn't
Oh
a fucking
my
a
God.
6-year-old kid get out of his house.
I would kill. Fuck it, I'm not having that kid around my house. It's
Yeah,
dangerous.
he's like, I don't want this kid to contaminate my wife's kids. Like, what are they gonna do? They're not gonna know what the fuck they are either. He's like, I'm having a kid for. I don't want to have these kids have problems too.
Let me ask you a question. Then. Would you rather have a retarded kid or a trans kid? Yeah, this podcast is
How
not going
retarded?
How retarded.
It's a fair question,
No.
honestly.
I'm
Oh,
talking
that's my
full
shit.
blown cross.
No,
It's like if they're retarded like me, They'll turn out
It's,
okay.
it's like having a puppy. It's like having a puppy.
Yeah, but the problem is that some kids are like really bad, and it's like they need to be like in a center like their whole life. And what happens is that when you pass away, if you don't have other kids to take care of, which is a burden for them, what happens to that person?
True.
I don't care at that point.
Yeah, but it's your kid.
It's your
just like
kid,
you
dude,
care.
hypothetically. What are you talking about?
Honestly, like it's the same thing as having a trans kid.
Is it?
Like, who's gonna look after them?
So then it's better having the trans kid, right? Because then you
Yeah.
get a whole real conversation with it.
But I don't want to have that conversation.
Yeah, it's a tough
Yeah,
and
but
weird
then
thing.
you
Just
get out of the
feel
house, you have to
uncomfortable.
worry about it for real. But if you have the handicap kid, it's your responsibility for the rest of your life.
That's fine. I'll take that risk. It's like having a dog.
Yeah, very expensive, dog. Gotta fix your shit. It's like, oh, it gets an anger spasm, breaks all your shit in your house, you know?
And they got that retard strength as well. So like,
That is a real thing.
Like, I know this one girl, she's like still like 6 or 7 in her head, but she's like 23, 24. And like it's bad. Like at a point she was like 17, and at a point she's like, I want to move to China because she's adopted. She's like, but no, you can't. It's like, ah, she's raged. She like broke everything in the apartment. She was trying to go. She went to the airport. It's like she doesn't have money to buy a ticket. And she was anyways.
Wait, she's retarded, Chinese, and adopted.
Yeah.
Jesus,
she really got the short end of the
that's a
stick
bad
and shit.
dude. That's a bad hand.
So-
It's like
so-
fuck. You don't know your kid's retarded until they're older. You know. Also.
It's a bad hand, dude.
Oh,
That's tough. It's a lot of.
And then the problem is
maintenance.
that the burden's gonna be like on her sisters after, because like when their parents die, they're not gonna fucking. They have to still
Yeah,
pay.
but then okay, what percentage of trans people are like addicted to drugs and shit?
What the fuck, dude?
A large percentage. Bro. They're like a burden on everyone. At least they're just a burden on their own family. Like, your trans kid's gonna be a burden like the whole of society.
They're gonna be on Twitter, dude, causing problems.
Fucking, can you imagine? With their bio in their name.
A mini monkey, dude. A mini monkey, just out there causing trouble, just as like a rebellion thing. Cause they're so pissed off at you, dude, and your fucking your straight line, straight edge values that they go full fucking crazy mode, dude. Could happen.
Dude, honestly, like I could. It's my worst fear is to have a son. Like a daughter, I don't care. Like if I had a lesbian daughter, I'll deal with that. That's fine. At least like I know you're not gonna get fucked. Or,
Dude,
like,
it's your kid though, man. You figure it out. What the fuck? Don't worry about it.
no,
Don't be that
I'm not-
fucking
I'm not
guy,
having
dude. Don't be that fucking guy that, like
What?
disowns a kid because they're into fucking some different shit sexually than you are. Let them fucking play their game, dude.
No.
Computer turned off.
If
Let
I had a
them
gay
fucking
kid,
play their
I could-
game,
no,
dude.
If I had a gay son, I can definitely deal with that. Like I could deal with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll take me some time, but I'll deal with it. But if I had like a trans or a they them or some
It is
fucking,
definitely a
I'm
bigger
cat-
adjustment to make, yeah. Like a way bigger
I'm a-
adjustment to make.
No,
See,
there's no adjustment, bro. They're mentally ill. They're just I'm not adjusting to that. So it doesn't say it doesn't just say I'm adjusting to a crackhead.
that's how you
It's
see
what they
it.
want to be. Yeah, with they them, I'm a kitten person. Have you seen a kitten person? I'm a kitten person.
We met a couple of those before, actually, in the podcast. We were talking about all those. No, I wasn't here.
You're retarded. Like, I'm a kitten person. I identify as a cat.
Yeah, that shit, dude. It's fucking weird, 100%. I can't say with confidence that I'd be able to navigate those waters well, but I'm not like
I can
hardballing it as like
100
it's all fucking retardation.
I'm
Like I can't do it.
100%. I'm 100% saying I cannot navigate those.
I understand that. I totally understand that.
most people have a hard time with that
Yeah.
for sure.
I love the way you guys are taking this conversation so seriously. Like, yeah, most people would actually have a hard time with this. I understand where you're coming from.
No, I genuinely do. You're not like to say that it's something fucked up that you have no idea how to deal with it. I don't think there's anything. I think that makes sense. Like, yeah, for sure. It's not like it's not exactly like in the fucking in the toolkit, dude. It's not in the guides kind of thing so much. It's like it's a whole fucking thing.
Treading new water.
Huh?
Treading on new water.
Yeah, it is fucked up. What can you do though, dude? At the end of the day, it's a little mini you, dude. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure it out, or don't, or
No,
fucking
dude,
take them like the Greeks
I
did. Take
would
them to a
genuinely-
Sure, you just
I
give
would
it a bunch of
genuinely
drugs until it fixes the problem.
take it
I would
to a
genuinely
hill and
have-
toss it off like the Greeks back in the days, dude. Fucking
I would drag my wife's ass to the paternity center just to double check it's mine. Because then it has. Because I would be ashamed of myself. I'd be like, there's something wrong with my seed.
Jesus, you think it's like a hidden, like a dormant problem in you that you passed on?
It
Oh,
has
no.
to be. It has to be. It has to be.
Oh
It has
no,
to
no,
be. No.
it's kind of fucked up.
No way, your kid. Like this is another thing, right? if you're like, I get it. Like even trans, right? I believe people could probably be born in the wrong body. But if people can be born gay, people can probably be born in the wrong body. Like even the trans thing, I can sort of get behind potentially. If your kid's like 18 years old and still thinks it's a girl, right? Then I'm like, okay, at that point we've got to really start thinking about this. But when they come out with nonsense like they, them, and
at 6 years old, it
non-binary,
is fucking to have like the 6-year-old kid at your house do playing that game is definitely fucking, that's weird. Like 6 years old, dude, you like you're in kindergarten, like you're walking, like you know what you should be thinking about, like what's your favorite color type shit, like not fucking.
exactly.
It's a little deep.
Woke parents, man.
Yeah,
Have you seen the fucking gay communities like disowning them as well now?
They're not
It's
gay. It's like they're putting like bad name to gays, you know? 'Cause people are putting them in the same basket.
Yeah.
Well, there is like weird stuff in there because there's some people that are like renouncing like the whole idea of gender and kind of saying that there's definitely like infighting within the kind of non whatever what's it called, the LGBT barbecue fucking community. Yeah.
That's a barbecue.
Yeah, there's definitely like not everyone's on the. You can't say that everyone can't be on the same page in there because there's like some of their things kind of make it so the other things can't exist or like that are fucking, they're like still weird. I don't know, fuck, there's, yeah, it's a whole big song and dance. It doesn't affect any of my day-to-day life at all, but I know it's happening out there. I don't know, is it becoming a bigger deal? Are there places that are handling it fucking weird? I think the only thing my main kind of stance on any of this shit always has been, always will be, don't make it kids' businesses too young. Like it's just weird. Yeah. Everything else is fucking whatever.
What do you think about the LGBT flag being banned in schools?
The flag is banned. What is that? Who the fuck brings a flag to school in the first place? What the fuck is that?
Well, don't you know that all these teachers, they've like filled their classrooms with like fucking rainbow flags and shit?
Oh, yeah, you could do that. I don't give a fuck. You do whatever the fuck you want.
Oh no, see, I used to think that was okay too.
Yeah, but it just puts ideas about bad ideas into the kids.
It's not even that. I was listening to this gay guy who went in front of like Congress and shit. Was giving a speech about it, and he's saying that the flag, in and of itself, is a sexual symbol. It's like there's nothing besides a sexual symbol, and you should not have a sexual symbolism around children. And I was like, yeah, that makes so much sense. It literally is a sexual symbol because it represents you fucking the same gender as you know. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's all like, is this a thing like you have to walk into the class and like pray to it, or it's literally just like taped to a fucking quad? Like, dude, you could walk into. I've walked into classes and there's flags for countries fucking on the walls. I don't know any other country because I'm a fucking retard geographically. Like, it literally doesn't mean anything in my life. If there's a flag of fucking Zambia, fucking Ghana, like it's just there.
I'll just find the examples of it. Like,
yeah, if you have to like, if it's like a drape on the front door and you have to like walk, you have to like kiss it and fucking crawl under it, then yeah, we're getting in fucking weird territory. But if you're talking about like a teacher that identifies as one thing or another, that sticks a fucking piece of paper in a corner of the room, dude, I don't give a fuck.
Not a corner, but literally teachers that identify as this shit, and they have it like massive flags across the room and stuff.
And that's weird. Probably like preaching it to the kids also, but
that's weird in general. Yeah, I would say
those people shouldn't be teachers.
No, they shouldn't. They're fucking
Something happened when I was in elementary school. We had fucking religious stuff like pushed on us.
Yeah, that's kind of like what you signed up for with the school too, though. You know.
Oh, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I'm not Christian and I don't believe in religion. I want that back. I don't believe in religion. I don't follow a religion. But I want religion back in schools because I think it bred.
Until it's like, unless it's like being taught as something that contradicts like shit, then it's like, well, the Earth is 2,000 years old. Like, unless it's that,
no,
like
not
then you're a little weird.
Like, in a sense of like, turn the other. Let's say Christianity, for example, turn the other cheek.
Treating your friend, how you treat others, how you want to be treated.
Yeah. And I want that back.
Not
in schools. I want that back in schools.
I think if you know ahead of time that that's a thing on the curriculum and you choose to send your kid there, then everyone's okay with that decision, more or less. Like, we have Catholic schools here, we have Greek schools, fucking Armenian schools and whatever. If you know ahead of time that's a part of what they're going to learn and you'd make the decision to send the kid there, then it's but if it's just a teacher that's just like sneaking it into the fucking curriculum just to be weird, that's a different story.
No, that's weird. Like, you know, if you go to like Muslim countries, every Muslim country has They'll teach this in school. It'll be part of the curriculum. But I think the Western world, which is a predominantly Judeo-Christian values, they should also incorporate this into national and public schools. It used to be like this. It was like this forever.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, sure.
Monkey. So you know, in like the States, it's supposed to be about like freedom and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How do we deal in a society with people who want to do stuff or do shit like that we don't agree with?
As long as it doesn't hurt anyone, it's fine.
But like people hurt each other. People get hurt all the time. Like
what I mean, like physical violence.
Okay, so that's what I mean. Like, if someone wants to send their kid to like a Chinese school, then what can you really do about it? I wouldn't worry too much about it. You know, that's their like American fucking right to do it.
No, that's fine. No, I just think the reason I say I want religion back in schools is because I just feel like the morality is. But the Western world is based on Judeo-Christian morality values. Yes or no? Is that something we can agree on?
Maybe.
Well, it is, isn't it?
I mean, it's
the laws are.
Like the Western world is based on like the tradition of like rationality and reasoning and like math and logic and questioning the gods and shit. Actually, but so the Renaissance was like a return to like the science and like empiricism of classical antiquity.
Well,
but
like,
basically,
the countries are literally.
But like, yes, in the later, like after Rome and the Middle Ages, yeah, Christianity was a big, big part of that.
It's my thing is that I feel as if we don't have like a set curriculum of values that you're gonna teach, which again, I'm not saying like fucking. I'm not saying let's go teach them the world is 2,000 years old and I completely go against science. But I mean, we can have a standardized approach to morality that you can teach across the field. That's for the betterment of the kids. You know where I'm coming from with this?
Yeah, we had like ethics classes in school, like ethics and whatever stuff. Kind of tied into like humanities things.
We had actually at my high school, parents were able to choose between a general ethics course,
right,
and a Christian one because it was a Christian high school. But they actually let them choose, and there was 2 classes. I remember now. Kind of crazy.
But now it's like now you don't get any of those, or even like national anthems. Like being a bit of a nationalist, like this you need this stuff because if you don't, they're just like I don't know, man. I'm looking at the West. I'm looking at England is like a toned down version of America, and shit's getting wild over here, man. So if it's getting wild over here, it's 10 times worse than the US.
It's the thing is the Western Europe's a little bit more cocked than Eastern Europe. Like go to the Balkans, dude. People are proudly nationalistic. Go to like the more east you go. It's like people are like, you ever see the meme? It's like you're racist. No, you're racist. But in the Balkans, it's like, no, I'm more racist than you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like I'd love to go travel Eastern Europe, but I'm terrified as like a Middle Eastern dude to go to like certain parts of Poland. Like it's literally like I've had Polish people tell me
you could go to like Greece or like Romania and probably
Greece no one will know I'm anything though. They'll just think I'm a Greek. If I go to Greece, exactly. That'll be fine. If I go to like Poland, no one's gonna think I'm
no. I meant more like the Romania, Greece, Bulgaria area.
Kazakhstan.
Like brown fucking Balkan users. But anyways, all that to say is the nationalist meme in Europe kind of died with Hitler a little bit. Like in World War II.
He did kind of ruin the party for everybody. Yeah, he went a little too hard, that guy, dude. He tried to fight the world. You guys remember that? He tried to fight the whole entire world? The fuck is that shit?
He nearly won. And he nearly won. He nearly won.
Yeah, no, that's why he was a formidable foe for the Allies.
Do you realize Hitler would have probably won World War II if he didn't invade Russia?
Yeah, probably if he had done a completely other strategy than the one he employed that led to failure, then yeah.
That
One
was
another way.
no. I mean, that was like that was basically the biggest. People love to say that it was the West, that the alliances that beat Nazi Germany. It was the
I mean,
Russians.
Russians were 20 million Russians, but they were
Yeah.
part of the Allies. There's like 20
Yeah,
million
they
Russians
were.
died.
But they won at first. They won at war. So when the war was going on, they won at war. It was Germany that attacked them.
I know. It's pretty bad.
Where's our boy Gabe, dude, to
Tactical
fucking come into the
decision
history lesson? Is he online? No, he's not on, dude. We have the history. We have a couple of history malakas in the Discord that aren't here.
I love those guys. I love learning from them.
They're fucking good dudes. No, they're not around.
But yeah, like if he didn't invade Germany, like you'd probably look at, if he didn't invade Russia, you put today, you're probably sitting on like Europe will be completely ruled by Germany, America would still be around, and so would Russia. There'd be like 3 world superpowers right now. And it would have probably taken.
Germany might have been.
There's a
Germany
really
might
cool-
have been controlled part of France, England, and Russia in that timeline.
There was there's a really cool YouTube channel. It's like called Alternate History, and it's this like historian that like analyzes world events and kind of
I know that kid. He's,
you know what I'm talking about.
what
He
if
comes up with
alt
scenarios.
hist or whatever?
Yeah, and I remember watching the one was what if Germany didn't invade Russia, and he was talking about how the world would have just split into 3, and Europe would have been like mostly taken over by Germany, and Russia would have taken over the Far East, and America would have had like
Don't
the whole
fuck with the
American
Germans, dude.
subcontinent.
Yeah.
Sorry?
I said, don't fuck with the Germans, dude. They fought the world twice and almost won both times.
Both times. Yeah, it's crazy. Do you know what it is? It's
And
they're
they're still one of the biggest economies in Europe, if I'm not mistaken, if not the biggest. Is it France or Germany now?
Do you know?
I'm pretty sure
It's Germany. Do you know the whole full conspiracy theory behind it? Do you know that it's really a
Which?
stupid conspiracy theory?
Behind what,
That
World War II?
No. The Nazis never left. Like they lost the war. But
Yeah,
what
they went to
done is
Argentina, dude.
They went to Argentina, but plus on top of that, they now control. It's the Nazis that control the World Economic
The
Forum.
moon. Oh, fuck. That was the moon. I like the Nazis on the moon conspiracy,
Okay,
dude.
that's-
That's just the...
That's it.
Nazis on the
So
moon
that's
conspiracy is fucking sick. You think that it's Nazi fucking forum, World Economics? The guys that did the economies? It's fucking the goddamn... How'd they get back in there? What'd they do?
Huh? Oh, so now that they now control the World Economic Forum, and then they're leading the world into like the next phase of eugenics, and and that's how Germany is still like such a big superpower even after fucking everything.
How did the Nazis get in the world forum? What did they do? They fucking shot up everybody and stole their identities?
Klaus Schwab's dad was a Nazi.
Oh.
He was a.
He seems kind of
biography.
Nazi-ish, that fucking guy, dude. He's got a
definitely
super
does.
villain kind of look.
His accent as well is like literally.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's pretty wild, honestly. Think about it.
It's actually to think the
But,
head of the World Economic Forum
honestly,
that was a full-blown Nazi.
Conspiracies aside, though, Germans are fucking industrious people, man.
Yeah.
I've never seen
My
efficiency
cousins are half
like that.
German.
Oh. So you don't,
sure.
yeah, you don't need the conspiracy.
I
to
lived in
explain.
Germany. I lived in Germany for a year.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool, dude.
Where?
Is it
Fucking
South
amazing.
Germany? I don't know.
Yeah, it was Bremen.
I've only went once to Munich or whatever. Actually, I've been to Germany a couple of times, but only once to like the south. And Bavaria kind of has like separatist kind of vibes. It's kind of cool. They have like a very strong like local
Culture.
pride. Yeah, local culture.
Well, my parents are going in 2 days. They're going for a week.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Fucking Europeans can go on a plane for like
And it's
100 euros
clean.
anywhere.
And, okay, don't take this the wrong way. Yeah? Okay, I don't mean whenever I say this, it's it's going to come to controversial. But like when you see like immigrants and especially like black people, right, in England and France, very like gang culture related.
Talking about like ghetto refugee kind of shit?
No, I mean like criminals, like drug dealers,
Yeah,
and
like people that
very
come
intimidating, very intimidating.
They
Like,
kinda-
ghettos and stuff like this.
little kind
Oh,
of ghetto.
black
Like,
people?
yeah, shit sucks for
In
that.
Germany are not like that at all. They're really, really nice, like
Yeah,
upstanding.
they're socialized well, dude. They're fucking.
And integrated really well.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about
They're
when...
like, you're gonna... Yeah. When they go to Germany. There's still a bunch of kebab shops everywhere.
Yeah, it's the Kurds and the Turkish people that are the problem in Germany.
Causing trouble, dude. Crime stats. Boys, I just want to let you know, we are in the 1 hour, 20-minute area. I thought I was just going to be able to fucking stay awake for like half an hour on this, but we had a fucking... I think I'm going to call it. You guys continue chatting, fucking hanging out. I got to take a shot. You Monkey, you weren't here before, but I've been like sick all fucking night. I was fucking throwing up and shit.
No.
I'm fucking fried. This was a beautiful chat. Everybody, thanks for joining. Thanks for lending your mouths and your fucking ears and your brains to the this fucking bullshit. Episode 21. We're gonna call it here. You guys do whatever you gotta do. After hours, the late night after hours, illegal conversations continuing after here. Subscribe to the Patreon. We're gonna make a Patreon for the illegal conversations for the top secret shit, and then the people are gonna have to pay to fucking listen to that. Any parting words? Any you guys want to just throw some? You want to just yell? You want to just fucking yell into the mic real quick?
I'm trying my laser hair removal gun again right now. I'm doing laser hair removal on my arm this whole time.
Dude, I need that shit from my back.
Fuck.
Like every week, I gotta shave my back and chest because I want to go to the gym. I can't go there all hairy and shit.
I can't shave my back or else I get ingrown hairs.
Oh no!
You guys shave every week your backs?
Listen, where are you from?
Me?
Canada.
Oh, fucking good old Canucks.
You're Canadian, so how are you like hairy when you're Canadian? Are you like white Canadian?
Yeah, I'm Russian Salvadorian.
Oh, there you go. Makes sense, man.
Okay, yeah, I'm closing the show.
Like
I'll catch you guys later.
White.
Oh.